know why I need a podcast of you, because I can hear you rant for free every day. Literally every day. I'll get a different rant about something.
I'm Ella Beasley, and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm just kidding.
You
I was going to light a candle in here, but I was like, if it went off, then that would just not be good, so.
If what went off?
The candle. Like, if something happened in this small room, we'd be dead.
Oh, yeah, no. There would be no way out.
I'm your host, Ella Beasley, and your co-host, Allie, is next to me. Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Never.
And you are listening to the really, and possibly watching, the Really Bad Podcast. Do you have any confessions for us today?
No.
Okay. I put this backdrop up here. I bought it. Well, my mom bought it. And she bought it, and I was like, I really like this. And the Beatles just dropped their last and final song. So I thought that was pretty cool that this is like up here, and like it was like last week. So I thought that was pretty nice. I was gonna say something else about that, but I forgot. So yeah. We've got some new things. We got a little light over here, and we got a new mic. We got this nice little gal. We still have the same crappy camera, but I like it, so we're keeping it. We got this tapestry. And I haven't recorded an episode since we got all this, so I'm pretty pumped. So, today's episode is on confessions, and we have lots of them. So, I think that we're just gonna get straight into them. And my first confession is I haven't been recording, and there's no rhyme or reason. I just haven't been doing it. And so, yeah. Now we're back. I got a lot of hate for doing this.
Yeah.
Lots of hate, but now I'm back because I don't care. Okay. First confession says, I am a sophomore girl, and I have a crush on Jacoby Wright. I love a man who knows how to dress. He is also very funny and kind. This one is kind of problematic because the person that wrote this has a S.O.
Oh.
Listener S.O. Significant other. Okay. The sophomores are very prevalent in this confessions because it says, sophomore year was very traumatic to me. I got dressed up in this plaid overall dress. I was headed to art class. At the time, my backpack weighed more than me. I was 5 foot and 120 pounds. I tripped over one of those cement blocks in the parking space and fell. My backpack flew over my head, and I got stuck. I scraped my knees on the way down, and I was just laying there and flailing on the pavement. There was nobody around except for this one guy, and instead of helping me, he just stood there and laughed at me, and my dress flew up with it, so my white butt was just out. I finally got up sideways and managed to get up. I walked into art late, and the teacher just stared at my knees, gushing blood, and began his lesson, and I just sat there contemplating my life decisions. That's a good one. I'm just hoping he didn't count you tardy because he saw, the pain that you were going through. And that poor guy, or poor gal, poor whoever, screw that guy for not helping you up. Okay. You have anything to add on that one?
If that was me, I simply would not come back.
Yeah, I would have just went home.
Yeah,
I would have accepted defeat.
I would move.
Move away.
Move away immediately.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So sophomore year, I was driving a box and pulled up to the auditorium parking lot that no longer exists. Like, this car literally shook so bad. I felt like I was on one of What?
That just what?
I felt like I was on one of those playground toys that you fling yourself forward and backwards on with the springs. You know what they're talking about? This little like.
Yeah. I don't even know what they're called. Very specific detail.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went to lunch, and when I opened the door, it literally fell off in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
I was so embarrassed and didn't know what to do, so I just picked it up, drug it to my car, and got inside. I literally just sat there holding it in place crying. I called my mom, and she literally told me I was lying and that didn't happen.
What?
Nothing like being gaslit by your own mom.
I know!
Yeah, that didn't happen.
When you're literally holding it. Yeah,
That's great. Okay. Finally, she sent my uncle, and he put the door in my car and drove off. Just imagine, like, a car shaking and, like, Uncle Jim is just...
holding the door.
That's stupid.
Uncle Jim. Oh, man.
During my next class, I was asked about it and started crying hysterically because what can you do? At that point, I feel like I would have just gaslit my mom into coming to get me and transferring out of that school because I had been through enough already.
Yeah. I would really move after that.
Yeah. Strike one, strike two.
Yeah.
Next confession. I have this friend whose breath is so bad.
Oh, no.
So bad! Like, literally smells like they're rotting from the inside out.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe get that friend some breath mints for their birthday. It's a good one. But we all have a friend like that.
Yeah. At some point in time, or like, some point in your life, you'll have somebody like that.
Yeah. Or like maybe their armpits smell or something, because I'm that friend. I know you like sleep over at my house sometimes, and I wake up and my armpit smells so bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry that she has to smell that. And I go shower.
Oh.
Okay. This next one says, so I was eating breakfast at this place in town, and I was done eating, so I went to the restroom. There was 2 doors. Keep in mind, I was like 6, so I knocked on the one with the women's sign. Nothing. So I tried to open it. And it was somewhat locked, so I went into the other door and did my business, and I got done. Someone knocked on the door, and it was my mom. Well, when I got outside of the door, there was a whole line of men waiting outside. And I never told anyone until I saw the Really Bad podcast. You know, my dad, like, whenever I would go see him, like, one time, I don't remember if we were at Brahms or something, and, like, I went into the men's bathroom with him.
Oh.
Yeah. And, like, one time I was at this, like, super ghetto lake, and we like, my family was, like, camping there or something, and we had to walk through the men's bathroom. And I was so grossed out.
Through?
Yeah, I don't remember what the circumstances were, but it was yuck. So.
I mean, in this situation, at least it was like a one person.
Yeah, it was like a one-holer.
Don't ever say that. That is uncomfortable. And I speak for everybody.
This one says, I have a tattoo at the bottom of my foot that says, if found, do not return. Why? Why don't you want to be returned?
Yeah.
I don't understand the principle behind that matter. I don't.
Wouldn't that tickle? Getting a tattoo at the bottom of
Oh
your
my
foot?
gosh, I cannot imagine.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
Yeah, because, like, whenever you're, like, getting a pedicure.
No. I don't get pedicures because I don't want them to tickle my feet.
It's terrible. Like, I'm almost a grown woman, and I'm sitting there like this, giggling, and I'm, like, jerking my foot back because, and, this little Vietnamese woman is, like, trying to barrel my foot and, like, scrub it. It's terrible. uncomfortable experience for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Never.
cannot imagine. You're gonna have to tell us how that felt getting that,
Did
because
it tickle or did it just hurt? Or both?
was it ticklish or was it painful? Okay. This next one says, I left my boyfriend of 3 years for a guy that I met 2 weeks ago. But I'm happy.
At least you're happy.
Yeah.
At least you're happy.
And I mean, we've all been there. You know?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on that one?
No.
Listener, for those of you who don't know, technical difficulties.
How do I-
Sorry. There's a power button. Hold on.
Can't see. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Oh.
I can see.
We're back. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Allie was in a 3-year? Almost 4? Almost 3?
Almost 3.
A month before 3?
Like a week.
Oh, a week before 3-month relationship.
No, 3 year.
Oh, 3 years, sorry.
You said
Well, 3 months is my limit, so that's maybe why I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years is crazy. I could never do that. And praise to you for doing that, because I could never. But
I had a good time.
yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Life experiences, for sure.
For sure.
And now she's out of it, but, you know, she's happy.
Very happy.
Now we're in another relationship. Do you want to add on that, or no?
Pretty new, but
Pretty new, yeah.
Living life.
Yeah, as you should.
Loving it, yeah.
Cool. I love that for you.
Like
What should-
McDonald's.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
What should we name him?
Oh, that is such a good question. What did my dad call him the other day?
Slogan?
Yeah.
But his name's not even Logan.
I know.
Like, I told my mom.
I know. No,
I
he
told-
came in my room and asked if I had saw Rogan. I was like, that's not even close.
I told my mom, I was like, Dennis kept calling him Slogan. And she's like, oh, like Logan? I was like, but Logan's not his name.
Yeah, no, my dad just likes to misname people on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For listener, my name in Neighbor Dad's vocabulary, and I call him Neighbor Dad because he has called me Neighbor Girl ever since we've been friends. Like, he's never called me by my name.
Nope.
Ever. Not once. And we've been friends for a good, what, 10 years?
Yep.
Almost?
10 exactly, I'd
Yeah.
say. Because you're... Bro,
Why does that keep happening? I don't like it.
we're gonna have a fight.
Press, like, the plus button or something. I think that, like, adds time, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
Alright.
But yeah, so Rogan Slogan.
That's his name.
Rogan Slogan Logan. His name's not even Logan, which is the funny part, so. Are we just gonna call him Slogan like your dad calls him?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a new
Because my dad was like, isn't that a saying? I'm like, that's not his name.
he said or it's a phrase.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
I love him so much.
He's such a goofy little guy.
Can I tell the Applebees story?
Oh.
That would be so funny.
Yes, because it was just a joke.
Okay.
If it was true, then no, but you can tell.
Okay. So Allie's dad had never met Slogan before. And this was literally, what, yesterday? Or the day before?
What's today, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
It was Sunday.
Okay, so this was, like, 2 days ago.
Yes.
And I'm taking my baby brother on a walk, and I just, walk across the road to Allie's house, and her dad comes up to me and is like, we're going to not have to do this. We're going to have
an issue.
Yeah, we're going to have to plug in the lamp. Go back to the old... Oh, maybe it's because it's burning up. Because this is burning my fingers.
Oh.
Maybe it's not the candle that's going to set us on fire.
Maybe it's everything else.
Maybe it's the ring light.
Hashtag slay. How about we just, like, hold the lighter?
I know. Will you hold this up for me?
Yes.
So I don't light anything on fire? Okay.
Ooh.
And Jesus said, "Let there be light."
He did.
Okay, anyway.
Where were we?
Listener, so I walk over and he's like, "What do you think about this slogan kid?" And I'm not close with him, like I'm not friends with him or anything. I was like, so, he's a nice enough kid. And he's like, "That's not good enough for me." I was like, "Well, I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't know him that well." And they were deciding on where to go. And, he was like, "Well, I have to meet him first before y'all go anywhere."
Yeah.
He's like, "Where y'all gonna go?" She was like, "I don't know, Applebee's, Sonic." He was like, "Well, it's about to be dark, so you're not going anywhere." And I was like, "Well, what's the difference between the sun up and the sun down?" And he was like, dead in the face, straight face, relations are different. Now, like, we're in, like, rural Oklahoma, so, everybody has this real thick country accent.
I don't think he sounds like that. He kind of sounds.
He has a very thick South accent to him.
I think I'm just used to it, honestly. No, because I'll talk to him and then I'll, like, pick up on it as I'm talking to him.
Yeah. And I was like, "Well, relations happen in the daytime, too." And he was like, "Not as easy." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And I was like, "What do you think, we're going to have relations in the Applebee's parking lot?" And I was like, "Yeah, only trashy people have relations in the Applebee's parking lot." And he goes, Whoa. It wasn't an Applebee's parking lot, so you can take me off that list." And I was dying so hard because this man had never, like, said more than 10 words to me, ever.
Yeah.
And then it was just, like, a full-on conversation. I was like, okay, yeah, this is nice. I like this new and improved guy.
Yeah. Only took about 10 years.
Yeah, only took 10 years.
Yeah.
And the other day, I was like, "Love you, neighbor, Dad." And he was like, "Love you, neighbor, kid." As we were walking
Mm-hmm.
back to my house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finally getting to him
Yeah, you will.
after 10 years.
Yep.
So,
Took me about 15.
yeah. Yeah. So, I'm glad that we're making it to
Yeah.
this spot.
Yeah.
We need to get back to the confessions. I don't think I'm done.
We're over here telling stories.
But I like it like
It's
this.
funny.
This one says, "So, in 3rd grade, my boyfriend said he liked our best friend, and I got really mad. So whenever I got home, I put music on from Cardi B on my TV, went on YouTube on my phone, then proceeded to start making a diss track about them."
To Cardi B.
Yeah,
Wow. In 3rd grade.
in 3rd grade. And then it says, "Then my mom yelled from downstairs telling me to turn the music off because Cardi B is not good for a 3rd grader to be listening to." You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Like, I'm just imagining, like, this girl doing, like, a video to, like, a song, and, like, her mom starts yelling at her.
Mhm.
You know, like,
Mhm.
"Jessica, did you sleep with your teacher?"
I was feeling chemistry.
But Mom!
Whatever it
Yeah.
was. I think it was chemistry.
And she, like, slaps her across the face.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed whenever I found out that was staged, because I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Well,
And
it's
it
still
really,
funny.
that
just
video,
kinda
that
was.
video gives me, like, the same energy as, like, you. Because, like, you,
What?
no, because you could literally be getting in, like, a knockdown, drag-out fight with somebody,
Mhm.
and then just, like, and then just go back to doing what you're doing.
Oh.
It was the funniest
Yeah.
thing to me. I don't understand, but I saw that video and I thought of you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I did not sleep with my chemistry teacher.
I'm glad.
I'm not even into chemistry.
But anatomy. Just kidding. We don't have
That's
a we don't have a male teacher. Anyway, this says, "I started doing steroids whenever I was 12 and used to be small, but now I am big."
Well, at least you're big.
Yeah, at least you're big. And let's talk about that, because steroids, like, yeah, like back then, like back in the day, like middle school, like whenever everybody like first figured out what steroids were. I mean, I knew what they were whenever I was like, 6 years old,
As
but
did I.
most most people didn't. And so
Yeah.
like whenever, or I mean maybe they did, but like whenever people started talking about them, like they were like all talking crap, but like the same people that were doing that are taking steroids now.
Yeah.
And
Or,
there's
like talking about it.
yeah,
Maybe not.
there's a good group of guys that are doing that.
For
now.
sure. And they're big.
And I mean, they could be
Well,
better.
compared to what they
Were Sure, yeah, that's true.
It could be.
But it felt like it happened overnight. And it's like, there's no reason to do that. Like, you should just not.
Yeah.
Because you can obviously tell. Like, it's kind of sad. But, like, just insecurity is what breeds that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dogging on it. I mean, to each their own.
For sure.
But, like, if you're going to do it, just be like, yeah. Doing steroids.
Yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
like, oh my god,
Yeah,
no!
don't get, like, defensive
I'm not doing
about it.
steroids, because, like, you obviously are.
We can tell.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No.
And you don't have to rage. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We accept you,
It's
and we
fine.
love you.
Everything's okay.
Yeah. This last one is new.
Oh, no.
When I was 9, I set a barn on fire.
What?
2 different fire departments came to put it out. And to this day, nobody knows it was me. You can't see her right now, but her jaw is
Yeah,
on the ground.
floor. Okay, first off, was it on purpose?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge.
How do you what were you doing in the barn?
Maybe we
Set
should
on
get
fire.
what's his name? What are we gonna name him? Maybe we should get John in the studio and tell us how he's accidentally set a barn on fire. It didn't burn all the way down, but like 2 fire departments had to come and put it out.
That's crazy.
I know.
2 fire departments. Must have
Yeah.
been a big barn. Big old barn.
Yeah. So,
Ugh.
yeah. That's all the confessions that I have, though.
9 years old.
9, yeah. What are you doing at 9 with the stuff to set something
That's
on
what
fire?
I'm saying.
Whenever I saw this, I was like,
Disney Channel?
yeah. Hi, I'm Peyton List, and you're watching Disney Channel.
I don't think that's how she did it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's how it went.
Yeah, but like I saw this because, like I said, I was wanting to light a candle, and I was like, so. Figured that's how we could introduce the pod. You want to do it?
No.
And then they're like, I thought it was funny. And I really shouldn't have this here because I'm terrible.
Yeah. You're gonna set a barn on fire.
For the record, that was not me. That
No.
was an anonymous confession, but it could happen. I could accidentally
sure.
do it.
For sure. Or on purpose.
Yeah, there have been multiple times where I've accidentally almost set the house on fire.
Okay.
One time in the 3rd grade,
Confession.
confession. One time in the 3rd grade, I tried to make oatmeal.
Oh.
And, I started the oatmeal and went to the bathroom to do my hair. And my brother comes in and he's like, the oatmeal's smoking a little bit. Like the microwave's smoking. And I was like, oh, it's probably just steam from my oatmeal that I started. And he goes, no, it's smoking. I walk out of the bathroom and immediately my nose is violated by the stench of scorched oatmeal.
How do you do that?
It woke my mom up because it smelled so bad.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to, completely throw the microwave out. We had to get a new microwave because it smelled so bad. I don't know how you don't remember that because it was terrible.
Uh-uh.
I walked into class, 3rd grade. Well, I was the first one in class. And my 3rd grade teacher, who I think I loved her, but I don't think she liked me because I was so rude.
Oh.
I wasn't rude, but I was just one of
Kinda
those.
sassy.
Yeah, I was one of those 3rd graders that didn't have a filter.
And most don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what
But
you're saying.
it was so bad. I walked in and she said, she looks at her watch, she said, can you make me some oatmeal? And I was like, no, I cannot, because I will burn your classroom down. That's also the same teacher that one day I walked up to her class, her desk, and she had this really red lipstick on, and I was like, hey, Miss Teacher, I need help, and she looked at me like this, and I was like, Miss So-and-so, whenever you look at me like that, you kind of look like Miranda Sings a little. And she was like, oh, who is that? And I was like, look it up. and she was like, "You are."
Oh my gosh.
And she looked it up. She goes, "That girl is a train wreck."
Wow.
And then Stan, teacher's mom or
Uh-huh.
teacher's son,
Uh-huh.
was telling me that she like went home and was so upset about it. So
That's too good.
yeah, wasn't very nice. And like I said, I did not have a filter. I still don't, but it's gotten better.
It's a little better.
It's a little,
Just a little.
but yeah.
Very small. I'm worse. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. So, I don't think there's anything else that we need to catch up on. If there's anything else that y'all want to update us on with the Really Bad Pod, y'all should hit us up. Yeah. We really like the feedback whenever we get it. And I'm so sorry for the wait. Really am. I have no reason other than the fact that there were a few technological difficulties.
Technological?
Is that how you say it? Is that the...
Technical?
Yeah, but it was with the technology.
But is it technological?
I don't know. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. But yeah, so our technology, is it right?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, shoot!
Just the word logic kind of threw me.
Oh, gotcha.
You're always right.
Dang right, I'm right. I can't remember what time I was. Gosh dang
Stop!
it. Anyway, so, yeah, our little setup over here was compromised, so we couldn't do anything, but now we're back.
We're back and better than ever.
Better than ever. And we can't wait for the next episode. So, we'll see y'all later at the Really Bad Pod. Bye.